What is going on, guys? This is Justin back here with another video, and today we are going to be talking about who will be returning in Avengers Doomsday and who will be staying gone. So without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, you guys, before we get started on this, I want to say, please take this with a grain of salt. These are just rumors that were on the In Schneider podcast. Jeff Snyder was talking about it, and he was right about a fairly good amount of stuff in the past. I do believe he was the one that reported on Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire returning in Spider-Man Far From Home, and I've seen a bunch of valid TikTokers like Sammy J Reacts talking about this. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So we are going to start off with the who will return. Obviously, Hulk will be returning. Bruce Banner will be returning as Hulk. So that will be very cool. Hopefully it's not Smart Hulk. I don't mind the Smart Hulk, but I do want to see the Mean Hulk back. After seeing Red Hulk, I would love to see a Vicious Hulk in the MCU again. Next up, we have Captain Marvel, which this makes sense because I do believe it will explain the ending of the Shang-Chi post-credit scene. They'll probably make up some excuse saying it was probably the Fantastic Four ship or something like that. So I do believe this was setting up for Kang, but obviously everything happened with Jonathan Majors. So at least they'll have some way to explain this scene. We will be having the new Guardians of the Galaxy returning, minus Kraglin, because I do believe he is in DC now, and I don't think Marvel deals with DC actors. At least that's what I've heard. But continuing on, we have Star-Lord returning, which will be very cool. We have Nebula returning, which will also be very cool. Miss Marvel coming back, so she's the first of the TV show people to be coming back, which I'm very happy about. Obviously, she was already in The Marvels with Captain Marvel and Photon. And speaking of Photon, she will also be making her return, because obviously she is stuck in the X-Men universe, so that'll be cool to see what they're going to be doing with her. We also have Binary returning. And this is where it gets interesting. We will be having Storm returning, Halle Berry as Storm, so that'll be very cool. Jean Grey will also be returning, I believe, as the Dark Phoenix, or maybe just Jean Grey. I'm not too sure. Iron Patriot will be returning. Rhodey Rhodes will just forget that Secret Invasion ever happened, because that was a very, very interesting and odd storyline. Next up, Hawkeye and Kate Bishop will be returning, so that would be very interesting. Looks like they're finally giving Jeremy Renner the money he deserves. Then Okoye will be returning. Valkyrie will be returning. She-Hulk will be returning, which I'm happy about. I know a lot of people aren't happy about it, but I did think she was a very interesting character. And if Deadpool does return, it'd be funny to see her break the fourth wall with Deadpool. Next up, we have Wonder Man, which I know nothing about Wonder Man. I do know he is getting a TV show. I believe it is coming out this year, which would make sense, or sometime early next year. So, yeah, he'll be an interesting watch. After that, we have B-15 will be returning, and she will be bringing OB along with her. Sylvie is also returning. If you guys don't know who she is the lady variant of Loki. And then Mobius will be returning as well, which will be very interesting. So, my guess is somehow Doctor Doom is going to try to get to Loki, which I'm guessing everybody already figured that, because Doctor Doom wants to save the multiverse. I believe in the comics, he thought killing Molecule Man was the best way to save in the multiverse, but then he found out it wasn't. So, obviously, he's going to have to get to Loki somehow. So, yeah, that makes sense why all the people from the Loki TV series will be coming back. American Chavez will be making her return, which will be very interesting. Ironheart will be making her return. The trailer for her show just dropped today, and it looks very, very good. Can't wait to watch it. Cassie Lang will be making her return. I believe her name is Stinger. I could be wrong. But, Nick Fury will be making his return. Can't have an Avengers movie without Nick Fury. Continuing on, Clea from the post-credit scene of Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness is rumored to be back. Same with Doctor Strange himself. Peggy Carter. They said Peggy Carter, but I'm guessing it's probably Captain Carter. Or what they could be doing is having Peggy Carter and the other rumored person is Steve Rogers coming back as the old couple we seen in Avengers Endgame, which I would not doubt that. Now, we are going to be talking about the people who won't return. So, starting off, we have Spider-Man. He will not be returning. We already know he is going to be having his own movie that will be set in between Avengers Doomsday. Kraglin will not be returning because he is in DC now. Wasp will not be returning, which I find interesting because Ant-Man and Cassie Lang are coming back. But, I don't know. Maybe Marvel will surprise us and actually bring her back. Vision will not be returning, which kind of makes sense in a way. I don't think we'll see Wanda or Vision until Secret Wars. And speaking of Wanda, she will not be returning either. Moon Knight will not be returning, which kind of sucks because I really like the Moon Knight TV series, and I do want to see an interaction between him and Sentry. Continuing off of Moon Knight, the Scarlet Scarab will not be returning either, or as everybody else knows her, Layla. And then Punisher will not be returning, and Daredevil will not be returning. We already know what's happening in Daredevil. I do believe it was confirmed that Kristen Ritter will be returning as Jessica Jones to reprise her role in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, which is very cool. So it looks like we will be having the Defenders back. I will have a separate video of that out later today. Well, not later today, but maybe sometime later this week. But, yeah, so that is who will be returning and who will not return. So I would love to know your guys' thoughts on this down in the comments below. Me personally, I kind of wish we had more people returning. Obviously, we have like 30 plus people returning, which is very cool. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments below. As always, you guys, stay groovy, stay safe, keep people safe. Remember, God is good all the time. It has been Justin, and I'm out. Peace.